Let us start the session with 3 rounds of Omkara. ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
ॐ रामाय रामचन्द्राय रामभद्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायां पतये नमः। ॐ श्रीरामाय नमः।
ॐ श्रीरामाय नमः।
ॐ श्रीरामभद्राय नमः।
ॐ श्रीरामभद्राय नमः।
ॐ रामचन्द्राय नमः।
रामचन्द्राय नमः।
ॐ शाश्वताय नमः।
ॐ शाश्वताय नमः।
ॐ राजीवलोचनाय नमः।
ॐ राजीवलोचनाय नमः।
ॐ श्रीमते नमः।
ॐ श्रीमते नमः।
ॐ राजेन्द्राय नमः।
ॐ राजेन्द्राय नमः।
ॐ रघुपुङ्गविपुङ्गवाय नमः। ॐ जानकीवल्लभाय नमः।
ॐ जानकीवल्लभाय नमः।
ॐ जैत्राय नमः।
ॐ चैत्राय नमः।
ॐ जितामित्राय नमः।
जितामित्राय नमः।
ॐ जनार्दनाय नमः।
ॐ जनार्दनाय नमः।
ॐ विश्वामित्रप्रियाय नमः। ॐ दान्ताय नमः। ॐ शरणत्राणतत्पराय नमः। ॐ वालिप्रमथनाय नमः। ॐ वाग्मिने नमः। ॐ सत्यवाचे नमः। ॐ सत्यविक्रमाय नमः। ॐ सत्यव्रताय नमः। ॐ व्रतधराय नमः। ॐ सदा हनुमदाश्रिताय नमः। ॐ कौसलेयाय नमः। ॐ खरध्वंसिने नमः। ॐ विराधवधपण्डिताय नमः। विभीषणपरित्रात्रे नमः। ॐ हरकोदण्डखण्डनाय नमः। ॐ सप्ततालप्रभेत्रे नमः। ॐ दशग्रीववशिरोहराय नमः। ॐ जामदग्न्यमहादर्पदलनाय नमः। ॐ ताटकान्ताय नमः। ॐ वेदान्तसाराय नमः। ॐ वेदात्मने नमः। ॐ भवरोगस्य भेषजाय नमः। ॐ दूषणत्रिशिरोहन्त्रे नमः। ॐ त्रिमूर्तये नमः। ॐ त्रिगुणात्मकाय नमः। ॐ त्रिविक्रमाय नमः। ॐ त्रिलोकात्मने नमः। ॐ पुण्यचारित्रकीर्तनाय नमः। ॐ त्रिलोकरक्षकाय नमः। ॐ धन्विने नमः। ॐ दण्डकारण्यकर्तनाय नमः। ॐ अहल्याशापशमने नमः। ॐ पितृभक्ताय नमः। ॐ वरप्रदाय नमः। ॐ जितेन्द्रियाय नमः। ॐ जितक्रोधाय नमः। ॐ जितमित्राय नमः। ॐ जगद्गुरवे नमः। ॐ रक्षवाणरसङ्घातिने नमः। ॐ चित्रकूटसमाश्रयाय नमः। ॐ जयन्तत्राणवरदाय नमः। ॐ सुमित्रापुत्रसेविताय नमः। ॐ सर्वदेवादिदेवाय नमः। ॐ मृतवानरजीवनाय नमः। ॐ मायामारीच्यहन्त्रे नमः। ॐ महादेवाय नमः। ॐ महाभुजाय नमः। ॐ सर्वदेवस्तुताय नमः। ॐ सौम्याय नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मण्याय नमः। ॐ मुनिसंस्तुताय नमः। ॐ महायोगिने नमः। ॐ महोदराय नमः। ॐ सुग्रीवेप्सितराज्यदाय नमः। ॐ सर्वपुण्याधिकफलाय नमः। ॐ स्मृत सर्वधनाशनाय नमः। ॐ आदिपुरुषाय नमः। ॐ परम पुरुषाय नमः। ॐ महापुरुषाय नमः। ॐ पुण्योदयाय नमः। ॐ दयासाराय नमः। ॐ पुराणपुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। ॐ स्मितवक्त्राय नमः। ॐ मितभाषिणे नमः। ॐ पूर्वभाषिणे नमः। ॐ राघवाय नमः। ॐ अनन्तगुणगम्भीराय नमः। ॐ धीरोदात्तगुणोत्तमाय नमः। ॐ मायामानुषचारित्राय नमः। ॐ महादेवादिपूजिताय नमः। ॐ सेतुकृते नमः। ॐ जितवाराशये नमः। ॐ सर्वतीर्थमयाय नमः। ॐ हरये नमः। ॐ श्यामांगाय नमः। ॐ सुन्दराय नमः। ॐ शूराय नमः। ॐ पीतवाससे नमः। ॐ धनुर्धराय नमः। ॐ सर्वयज्ञाधिपाय नमः। ॐ यज्विने नमः। ॐ जरामरणवर्जिताय नमः। ॐ शिवलिङ्गप्रतिष्ठात्रे नमः। ॐ सर्वापगुणवर्जिताय नमः। ॐ परमात्मने नमः। ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः। ॐ सच्चिदानन्दविग्रहाय नमः। ॐ परञ्ज्योतिषे नमः। ॐ परन्धाम्ने नमः। ॐ पराकाशाय नमः। ॐ परात्पराय नमः। ॐ परेशाय नमः। ॐ पारगाय नमः। ॐ पाराय नमः। ॐ सर्वदेवात्मकाय नमः। ॐ परस्मै नमः। ॐ रामचन्द्राय नमः।
आत्मनिवासी राम, आत्मनिवासी राम, आत्मनिवासी राम, आत्मनिवासी राम, दशरथ नंदन राम जय जय, दशरथ नंदन राम जय जय, जानकी जीवन राम दशरथनन्दन राम जय जय दशरथनन्दन राम जय जय जानकी जीवन राम जानकी जीवन राम अयोध्यवासी राम अयोध्यवासी राम अयोध्यवासी राम अयोध्यवासी राम दशरथनन्दन राम जय जय दशरथनन्दन राम जय जय जानकी जीवन राम जानकी जीवन राम दशरथनन्दन राम जय जय दशरथनन्दन राम जय जय जानकी जीवन राम जानकी जीवन राम आरण्यवासी राम आरण्यवासी राम आरण्यवासी राम आरण्यवासी राम दशरथनन्दन राम जय जय दशरथनन्दन राम जय जय जानकी जीवन राम जानकी जीवन राम दशरथनन्दन राम जय जय दशरथनन्दन राम जय जय जानकी जीवन राम जानकी जीवन राम जानकी जीवन राम
वन्दे सिंहमुमापतिं सुरगुरुं वन्दे जगत्कारणं वन्दे पन्नगभूषणं शशिधरं वन्दे पशूनां पतिं वन्दे सूर्य शशाङ्क वह्निनयनं वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियं वन्दे भक्तजन आश्रयं च वरदं वन्दे भक्तजन आश्रयं च वरदं वन्दे शिवं शङ्करम् आदौ रामतपोवनादिगमनं हत्वा मृगां काञ्चनं वैदेहीहरणं जटायुमरणं सुग्रीवसम्भाषणं वालीनिग्रहणं समुद्रतरणं लङ्कापुरीदाहनं पश्चाद्रावणकुम्भकर्णहरणम् एतद्धि रामायणम्. Esteemed friends, yesterday we saw the equanimity of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. On the first day, he was appointed as the king of Ayodhya. Within 24 hours, the appointment was withdrawn, the appointment was cancelled, and not only the cancellation, he was banished to the woods for full 14 years. Let each person imagine the situation wherein we are appointed and within a few days or months or hours or minutes, the appointment is cancelled, disappointment. Everybody lives in between appointments and disappointments, favorable and unfavorable, success and failure, up and down. We live in them. These are called polarities, pairs of opposites. The bridegroom comes, sees the bride, says yes, he goes home, consults the friends, cancels. We get the railway reservation, go to the station, that bogie is cancelled. Everywhere we have appointments and disappointments. When there is an appointment, when there is a favorable situation, when we are successful, we get elated. We are exceedingly happy. A normal man or woman, when there is a disappointment, when there is a cancellation, we get depressed. This is non-yogic. A yogi has to maintain that calmness under all circumstances. Sri Rama is like that. I do not know how many of you have these ups and downs. My life is full of ups and downs. I had appointments, I had disappointments. I had successes, I had failures. Initially, I was very much disturbed. Later on, I got accustomed. Today, I have reached a stage. I am totally unperturbed by the pairs of opposites. A yogi has to remain calm always in our own interest. What do I get if I get elated? What do I get if I get disturbed? I get only hypertension. I become only sickly. 99% of the people in this country or elsewhere suffer from 3 major diseases. One is asthma, the other is high BP, third is high levels of sugar. All the 3 non-communicable diseases are because of this elasticity which is lost. The elasticity of the rubber string is lost if it is repeatedly taken up and down, lengthened and shortened. Similarly, every person has the ability to be immunity. And this immunity of the body, mind, intellect, equipment will be lost if it is lengthened in happiness, if it is shortened in suffering. We have to remain calm if we want to be healthy, mentally, physically, intellectually. Sri Ramachandra Prabhu is a model yogi, an exemplary yogi because he remained the same. Let us imagine the situation. Lakshmana was disturbed. Then Ram calls Lakshmana and tells few points. Number 1, you are not an ordinary man, my boy Lakshmana. Remain same in the ups and downs. Maintain that calmness. 2, Ayodhya is liked by you. Aranya is disliked by you. That means you have a preference for the comforts in Ayodhya and palace. You have a prejudice for the discomforts in the Aranya. A yogi has no preference, has no prejudice. Raga he does not have, Dvesha he does not have. No likes, no dislikes. Whichever comes, we receive, we accept, adjust and enjoy. This is point number 2. 3, you are of serving nature. You are of loving nature. You would like to rehabilitate people, save people, comfort them. In Ayodhya, you may say that you have the opportunities to serve the people. Aranya too has offered you the opportunities to serve the people. There are rishis suffering. There are tribal people suffering. There are Dalits suffering. There are low caste people suffering. Why don't you think of the opportunity in the forest? I am a doctor. I want to be in the city to serve the patients in the city. I don't want to go to the village. There also we find patients. There also there are people suffering. I have preference for the city because it gives me comfort. I don't have preference for the village because it does not give me comfort. That means you have raga and dvesha. If you are really loving the mankind, humanity, any place is capable of giving sufficient opportunities to serve. The 3 points you keep, Lakshmana, and fourth, I give you a Taraka mantra. Fools miss the opportunities. Mediocre people wait for the opportunities throughout their lives, like a man waiting for the sea bath until the waves stop. Waves will never stop and you will never take bath. 3. Intelligent people create the opportunities, make the opportunities, and they begin to serve. An intelligent person makes the opportunities. 4. You find wise people finding opportunity everywhere. If you are of serving nature, there are people to be served. If you are a man of giving nature, there are people to receive your gifts everywhere, anywhere, at any time. You create that opportunity to give. Wise people find opportunities everywhere, and yogis, even a disadvantage will be transformed into an advantage. Forest you think is useless, dangerous. Sri Krishna and Arjuna went to the Khandavavana, devastated it, bulldozed it, leveled it, and in that place they built Indraprastha Mahanagara. Yatra Yogishwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanuddharaha, Tatra Sri Vijayor Bhuti Dhruvanitir Matir Mama. Where there is yogic mind of Sri Krishna, where there is the effort, Purusha Prayatna of Partha. Partha is man. Sri Krishna is yogi. Yogic bent of mind is to find everything advantageous, positive approach. Nothing is useless. Every place is of advantage. Every minute is of advantage. Yogis find everything to be good, everything to be profitable. Even in the worst situation, they are capable of finding the favorable situation. And now, put in the effort. You are a yogi. Lakshmana, you are not an ordinary common man. You are evolved. Why do you get perturbed? Yes, there is success. There is failure. Look at them with equanimity. You should not like one and hate another. Be of equal eye, samatva uchyate, and then find advantages. It is not only Ayodhya that gives you enough advantages to serve the society. Aranya also offers. There are many rishis being troubled by the Rakshasas. Go there. Kill the Rakshasas. Save the rishis, and they don't have the electrical supply, bring electricity to them. They don't have toilets, why don't you construct toilets to them? Everything can be properly viewed, positive approach. Sri Ramachandra Prabhu tells Lakshmana to overcome raga and dvesha. Now, Sri Ram is prepared to go to the forest with a smile, with willingness. Wholeheartedly he welcomes that so-called banishment. He is ready, and even before he is ready, Sita is there ready. When these two are ready to go to the forest, Lakshmana is there with them. And all the three are going. Now, we apply our minds to interpret Ramayana in our lives. Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, Sita Devi and Lakshmana are not characters in the Ramayana. Everybody is the embodiment of Sita, Ram, Lakshmana. How, sir? We have the body. This body is represented by Lakshmana. How can you say so, sir? The mind of every person is Sita Devi. The buddhi of every person is Ramachandra Prabhu. Everybody has body. Everybody has the mind. Everybody has buddhi or intellect. The three characters of the Ramayana are the three aspects, parts, components of human being. Sita is mind, Ramchandra Prabhu is buddhi or intellect. These two should be together in the body. Lakshmana has made the hut. Lakshmana has brought the food. Lakshmana has been protecting them, taking care of them, looking after them. So these three characters are not simple, mere characters in the Ramayana. Everybody is a combination of Sita plus Rama plus Lakshmana. This man of three components has moved from Ayodhya to Aranya. Ayodhya is a place of certainty. Everything is planned. Everything is well protected. At the stroke of bell, you get breakfast. At the stroke of bell, you get lunch. All the comforts are at your beck and call. But in Aranya, everything is uncertain. Everything is unexpected. There may be a danger, there may be fire, there may be a lion pouncing upon. Anything may happen to anybody in any way at any time. Uncertainty is there in Aranya. Certainty is there in Ayodhya. We all are from heavens. We are all from Atma Swarupa. We are all from Kailas, we are all from Satyaloka, we are all from Vaikunta. We enjoy Kshine Punya Matyalokam. When our punya is consumed, from the heavens we come to this earth. In heaven everything is wonderful. Mount Kailas everything is wonderful. Vaikunta everything is wonderful. We come to this earth. Ram plus Sita plus Lakshmana moved from Ayodhya to Aranya. This man has come from heaven to the earth. In heaven, everything is blissful. On the earth, everything is uncertain. We do not know whether the trains come or not. We do not know whether the food will be good or not. We do not know whether the appointments are real or not. Everything is uncertain and mysterious here on the earth. And Sita plus Rama plus Lakshmana moved from Ayodhya to Aranya. We have moved from the heavens to the earth. How to live on this earth of uncertainty? The teacher comes. The preacher comes. The Acharya comes, the Guru comes, the Rishi comes. Rishi is a researcher. In the modern terminology, if you come across the word Rishi anywhere, Rishi is a researcher. He discovers the truth. He discovers the truth in every walk of life, in every field of study. In physics there are researchers. In chemistry there are researchers, in social science there are researchers, and these rishis of the past have done research in some aspect of life. Vyasa Maharshi did research in the art of teaching. Agastya Maharshi has done research in the art of diet. Every rishi is a researcher in one field of study, in one area of activity. Sometimes rishis might have done research in many fields, many PhD degrees. Now if we do a research, we are given PhD degree and we are called doctor. Once upon a time, if a person did research, they were given the degree and they were called rishis, brahmarshis, D.Litt, DSc, etc. Vasishtha Maharshi was Brahmarshi, Vishwamitra was Brahmarshi, Janaka Maharaj was Rajarshi. There were so many degrees. Narada Maharshi was Devarshi. All are PhDs, DScs, D.Litts in one walk of life or one field of study. Now, these rishis are the teachers. What is their main purpose? To discover the truth in one aspect of life and propagate that truth to the public, save the people from the different paths, guide them on the path they have discovered to be true and comfortable. Now, Sita plus Rama plus Lakshmana moved from Ayodhya to Aranya, and they must have orientation program. How to live on this earth? How to be comfortable in this uncertain life? First, there was orientation by the domestic rishis. Vasishtha Maharshi gave some orientation, Vishwamitra Maharshi gave another orientation. Now, for full 14 years they are going to be in the forest. We have come to this earth to live for 70 years, 80 years, 90 years or 100 years. How to live? Who is to give us orientation program? Some initial training is given by the parents, and now when we enter this earth, Agastya Maharshi came to Rama plus Sita plus Lakshmana. My dear man, you are entering the forest. Remember, every prani, every living being requires 4 things. Ahara. Food is needed by the rat, cat, dog. Even the bulb requires food, electricity. Motorbike or car requires fuel, petrol or diesel. Everything in this universe requires food or fuel. Ahara. And everybody requires rest or sleep. Even a machine requires rest. Plants require rest, humans require rest. Sleep is second necessity, ahara, nidra. And every living being has fear. Rat is afraid of cat. Cat is afraid of dog. Dog is afraid of wolf. Man is afraid of wolf, dog, cat, rat, cockroach, wife, husband, society, everything. We live in fear. Ahara, nidra, bhayam. And then all living beings have the urge to procreate kama. Man produces boy or girl. Pigs produce pigs. Cats produce cats. Everywhere this productive activity, reproductive activity, creativity. Out of lust. Ahara, nidra, bhaya, maithuna. My dear man, you are going to the earth. Earth is full of uncertainties. Guard yourself. Protect yourself from the onslaught of times, situations, dangers. What am I to do? Conquer these 4. It is only for food we live. We work, we earn. To be peacefully sleeping, we do the jobs. To avoid bhayam, we go to the temples. We seek protection from the gods. Upanishads offer abhi, be fearless. Temples, gods offer abhaya hastam. Husband gives protection, wife gives food. Everywhere man is dependent on others to drive away fear. If you are fearless, Last, you have the lustful urge. Man wants woman, woman wants man. It is karma from both the sides. If you are able to control these four urges, you will be successful. If you are able to conquer these four urges, you will be in a position to be on the higher side, successful side. This was taught by Agastya Maharshi. Agastyaha Niyataharaha. He has mastered, he has got the degree, PhD or BSc, in the art of controlling the urge for food, diet. And he took classes to Sita plus Rama plus Lakshmana in the Ramayana. Agastya Maharshi's ashram was visited by Sita, Rama, Lakshmana. Agastya Maharshi taught them the lesson. And then at the end of the classes, he held an examination after theory. And in the examination, Ramchandra Prabhu got 100 out of 100 marks. Lakshmana Swami got 150 out of 100 marks. Sita Devi got 100 out of 100 marks. Why Lakshmana more marks? Throughout 14 years of the forest life, he did not eat. After leaving Agastya Maharshi's ashrama, they went to another rishi, Sutikshana Maharshi. He did research in the art of sleeping. 10 hours, 9 hours, 8 hours, 6 hours, no sleep also he was able to. Sutikshana Maharshi was a rishi in the Ramayana. He, without sleep, he kept the eyes open. He was always wakeful, alert to find Rama. In tapas, you should not sleep. In austerity, you should not sleep. Jagarana, Mahashivratri, we are not expected to sleep. It is not physical sleeping. Keep yourself wakeful. Be aware of that inner self, that is consciousness, state of sleeplessness, wakefulness, Vivekananda propagates. And this gentleman, Sutikshana Maharshi, kept himself awake. He received the student Sita plus Rama plus Lakshmana, taught them how to live on the earth, control your sleep. Somebody requires 5 hours, somebody requires 4 hours, somebody requires 10 hours. If you require 10 hours of sleep, reduce it by 1 hour. If you require 7 hours, reduce it by another 1 hour. Gradually have control. Gudakesha is a person who has total control over the sleep. You can sleep in installments. If you require 3 hours of sleep, and when you are in the class, I am in the class, so sleep, don't come to me. When you are sitting, yes, I have 5 minutes time, 5 minutes you sleep. 5 minutes only you sleep. Arjuna was like that, Gudakesha. In the recent times, Mahatma Gandhi was like that. Sir, there is half an hour time for you to take the lesson. He will tell the mind, Mr. Mind, you have half an hour time to sleep, to take rest, come and sleep. Immediately you sleep. Exactly after half an hour he will wake up. That is the speciality of Gudakesha training. Sutikshana Maharshi kept awake. He talked to this man, Sita plus Rama plus Lakshmana, trained the person in wakeful state, how to control the mind, how to give rest to it, how to be wakeful, when to be wakeful. The total training was given by him. And at the end, he held an examination. Rama got 100 out of 100. Lakshmana got 150 out of 100. Sita got 100 out of 100. Masters they are all. Lakshmana got 150 to indicate that he did not sleep all the 14 years. The one person who did not sleep, who did not eat in the Ramayana for full 14 years is a Lakshmana. He was watching. He was like a sentinel, giving watch and ward to Sita Ram. And also, a person who does not sleep for 14 years, a person who does not eat for 14 years is qualified to kill Indrajit. Lakshmana kills Indrajit because he is qualified. And then this man, Sita plus Rama plus Lakshmana, went to the third ashrama. The third teacher, the third preacher, the third guru, the third rishi. And that rishi is Sharabhanga Maharshi. All these names you get in Ramayana. All these are there in Ramayana. And this Sharabhanga Maharshi is an expert in the conquest of Kama. He does not have lust. He does not look at girls. He is not mad after marriage. He does not want to reproduce or recreate. No. He was waiting to see Rama in the Ramayana. Sharabhanga means, Shara means arrow, shaft. Bhanga is to break. The Gandiva is that of Arjuna. It is a bow. It is given a name Gandiva. Ramachandra Prabhu also used the bow that is called Kodanda. Similarly, the shaft used by Manmatha is called Shara. All are arrows, but Manmatha's arrow alone is called Shara. And that arrow of Manmatha, temptation, desire, is broken by Shiva. All the devas went to Brahma. Sir, we are all being killed. We don't have a good leader. We are all devas. Rakshasas are powerful. They are coming and killing us. Please provide a leader to us, a captain to us, a major general to us, a leader to us. Then Brahma said, I am not capable of providing a leader. Deva Senapati. You go to Shiva. If Shiva and Parvati marry, if they beget a child, if that child is brought up, then you will have a leader. And that is Subramanya, Kartikeya, Kumaran. He will be Deva Sena Pati. Pati is Lord, Sena means army, Deva means divine. For the divine people, there is a leader required. That person is Subramanya. He will be born to Parvati and Parameshwara. Now Parvati is not married. She is the daughter of Parvata Maharaj. Shiva is doing tapas, sitting in meditation all the time on Mount Kailash. Now Parvati fell in love with Shiva. She went to the precincts of Shiva, close to Shiva. Brahma at that time asked Manmatha, my dear Manmatha, go with your bow and arrow, shoot Shiva. Then he will open, he will look at Parvati, he will fall in love, they will marry. Vasanta, you come, you create a favorable atmosphere. There should be full moon, there should be jasmines, there should be good fragrance. The appropriate situation, oh Vasanta, you create. Manmatha, you shoot. Shiva will open the eye. Parvati will be there with full decoration like a bride. He will fall in love, they will marry and they will beget Subramanya. This is the plan. Vasanta created the atmosphere properly, pleasant situation, and then Manmatha at the appropriate time darted his arrow. It went, disturbed the mind and heart of Shiva. He opened the eyes. Who is that fellow that disturbed my tapas? Opened the third eye, burnt Manmatha, destroyed Manmatha. Vasanta was ruined. Parvati looked, oh, this Mahayogi is not tempted by Manmatha. This Shiva cannot be drawn into the worldly life by Vasanta. No external beauty can draw his attention. She left Mount Kailas. She removed all her decoration. She wore the raw cloth, came to Kanyakumari, stood on that rock. On one single step she stood. Even now we can see the step at Kanyakumari on that rock. We maintain the same original foot of Kanyakumari. It's a natural. Even now we can go and see whether it is original or duplicate. Such doubt you need not entertain. It is the rock. And she did tapas, standing on single foot. Aparna she was. Aparna means she was taking only dry leaves. And then she took only air. She stood on that. Shiva all the way came from Kailas. To get a person of Shiva's stature into your love affair, you have to win him with devotion, not with decoration. Ajinashada Dharund, Praudatara Bhashadi Pragalfund, etc., came all the way from Mount Kailas, requested Parvati, my dear, I want to marry you, please marry. When she went, he refused. He burned, and that is Sharabhanga Maharshi. Shiva-like man, steadfast, robust, with invincible will, unconquerable courage. Nothing can tempt me into the worldly affairs. That is Shiva. Sri Ramachandra Prabhu is like that. Surpanaka tempted. Many women came and tried to tempt Rama into the love affair. No, nothing we are doing. Ekapatni Vrata. That tapasya is Sharabhanga Maharshi. Austerity. He taught Sita plus Rama plus Lakshmana the method to be austere, how to be without lust, etc. And at the end of the examination, at the end of the classes, he held an examination. In that, Rama got 100 out of 100. Sita got 100 out of 100. Lakshmana got 100 out of 100. This Sharabhanga Maharshi revalued the papers. Rama continued to get the 100 out of 100. Lakshmana continued to get 100 out of 100 in the revaluation. Sita Devi got 1 point, not 1 less. Why? She was tempted by the deer. At Panchavati, Rama knew that it is a false deer, he was not tempted. Lakshmana knew that it was a false deer, he was not tempted. Sita Devi unfortunately was drawn by the beauty of that Pashu, Mruga, deer. Finish. The whole pleasant life is put an end. 13 years they were happy. 14th year they were at Panchavati. Unfortunately the deer came. Sita looked at it. Tempted by it, she wanted to have it, she developed a desire for it. Asked Rama to bring it, did not allow Lakshmana to bring it, and we know this story. The deer was chased, Sri Ramachandra Prabhu could not catch it, he killed it, that fellow misbehaved. Hey Lakshmana, hey Sita, he said. And Lakshmana was sent and Sita was stolen by Ravana. All because of the temptation. Most people fall from the heights of glory to the depths of degradation simply because of temptation. A diabetic person will suffer most because of the silly temptation to eat a single rasgulla. When the wife is sleeping, the man will go to the fridge, open it, take the sweet ice cream, eat it. Many diabetic people are tempted by the sweets. This temptation is desire. That desire is a kama. That kama is to be conquered. Sita plus Rama plus Lakshmana is the man or woman. Ahara you have to conquer. Control the food habit. Make it a dieting. Nidra is to be controlled, regulated, modified, and sleep should be at my control. When I want to sleep, I must sleep. And then kama is to be totally controlled. It does not mean you should remain a celibate. It should be under our control, kama. Married people should have total control over lust. Brahmacharis are expected to maintain that celibacy austerity. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya. These three are controlled by three great rishis. Agastya Maharshi, Sutikshana Maharshi, Sharabhanga Maharshi. One is left. Bhaya. Fear pulls us down. Fear takes us backward. Fear gives us depression. Tell me who is not afraid of something or another. People are afraid of sickness. People are afraid of accidents. People are afraid of failures. People are afraid of death. Conquer that fear. Overcome that fear. Bharadwaja Maharshi came. My dear Sita plus Rama plus Lakshmana, come. I shall teach you how to overcome fear. Abhi is Upanishadic statement. Abhaya Hasta is the God's offer of protection to everybody. And Swami Vivekananda's 8 volumes, if you crush them, if you squeeze them, only one word remains. Fearless, fearless, fearless. Vivekananda is fearless. Any person will reach the highest if only that person is free from fear. And Bharadwaja Maharshi gave that lesson to Sita plus Rama plus Lakshmana. Fearlessness. And examination was conducted. All the three got 150 out of 100. Rama was 150 for 100. Sita was 150 for 100. Lakshmana was 150 for 100. Who can become a yogi? Who has control, regulation over food, sleep, maithunam and fear. By the grace of God Almighty, let us strive to become yogis by overcoming these 4 pulling chains. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithunancha. Having come to Prashanti, having been trained by Prashanti, we should be men and women of no slavery to these 4 things. Let us conquer them, let us regulate them, let us modify them, let us be masters of Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithunam. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramanah.